Hi beautiful people, welcome back. Hope everybody is doing fantastic wherever you are in this world. Happy Friday, another weekend is upon us. And if you have thought that Katie Joy has stopped talking about 7M, you're wrong. She is keep going after these people. What goes through this woman's mind, I have no idea, but we're going to get into that. But before that, my usual disclaimer, please do not take what I say as fact. Feel free to do your own research and come to your own conclusion. Now, a little bit of an update of, as I said, Miss Katie Joy Paulson. Now, as you know, on Monday, a few of us did get a heads up that 7M did file a default motion because apparently Katie Joy actually missed a deadline to the answer after her motion to dismiss was denied. Then Katie Joy came out guns blazing. She did not miss any deadline and showed a letter from her attorney stating that one was drafted out allegedly and that he thought that the answer was sent last month. Then on October 5th, they filed their answer with the date of September 2nd, denying all claims 7M is making against Without a Crystal Ball. So one would think that Katie Joy would focus on what is important and stop talking about them and just do what is right and keep focusing on the lawsuits, not saying a word, doing everything that needs to be done, filing all motions, filing all answers, corresponding with them, doing all what's necessary. But no, not Miss Katie Joy. She has been constantly tweeting about 7M. Now, in my opinion, in a normal person's world, one would not speak about the people that are suing you, let alone be tweeting and negative tweeting about the same people that are suing you with an ongoing lawsuit. She just cannot help herself. When she settled her lawsuit with Todd Chrisley, she was all about how every choice she makes for her business and her future is always based upon her son's well-being. So shouldn't this also be in regard to your son's well-being, the choices that you are making? Because this is once again an ongoing lawsuit. Now, if you're truly being honest about that, Katie Joy, in my opinion, you would be keeping your nose clean, keeping out of drama and not creating any more drama. Now, let me just give you an example of how Katie Joy just cannot mind her own business and how she cannot keep her nose clean and just do the right thing. So when Nonsense on the Web decided to release personal information about Miss Letitia, Katie Joy decided to get in on the action and join the mob and continue to arrest and demean Miss Letitia. She posted something from Miss Letitia's civil lawsuit, and she states, Letitia Bias, remember when you roasted me up for getting a refund from GoFundMe? You didn't seem to care when I was doxxed, threatened, or harassed. In fact, you encouraged the harassment of me and egged it on in the DMs. Shame on you. Reporting facts isn't harassment. Or allowing people to blame me for your health. Come on, pay your car people for the car you destroyed that got repossessed. Now, isn't that just so fucking petty and childish? Because you were the one, Katie Joy, that said that you would stop reporting on this. You were no longer going to discuss it. But here you are, basically harassing this woman just because she rejected you. You yourself is not bearing in mind the bigger fish you have to fry in regard to your lawsuit with 7M. But clearly, you weren't paying attention because while shit was going down with your lawsuit, you were too busy focused on other people's problems except your own. Then, because she is getting no support, the victim card comes out and she wants to update people on her stalking situation. Now, before we get into that, if you remember when she was on the panel with Nonsense on the Web, 2 weeks ago, she made mention that she actually literally got a call or an email from a cop in the UK about this case. So why didn't she give an update then? So why now, 2 weeks later, does she want to give an update? Is she trying to gain sympathy? Is she trying to pull on the heartstrings of people that could maybe show us some support or some love or some sympathy? And from reading the comments on this post, she didn't seem to get that much support at all. Updates on the stalking situation I've been dealing with for nearly 2 years. The police in West Mercia have informed me that Natalie continues to be under investigation. She is to have no contact with me at all, whether directly or indirectly. Natalie is not to speak about me online or engage others to harass me. A new report was filed by me a few weeks ago for new harassment I experienced related to her. So when she said that she actually got an email or a phone call from this cop in the UK in regard to this case, did she not actually file a report? And it wasn't the other way around. The cop didn't contact her. She actually contacted the cop to actually file a report. Weird. Please do not engage with this woman online. She is known to use hundreds of fake accounts to make her IP address through VPNs. Use fake accounts to make it look like she's being attacked when she's actually attacking herself. And she is known to send horrific videos and images to her targets. I look forward to the day when Natalie is finally incarcerated for what she's done to me and so many others. First of all, I call bullshit to all this, because Natalie has been out of the picture for so long, and maybe she is trying to summon Natalie back to try infiltrate this whole situation again, but I don't think that's going to work. Then she says Natalie Kennedy investigation for stalking, online harassment, terroristic threats, and creation of CP is active and ongoing according to an email I received from West Mercia Police. I have now been added as a victim and a new report has been filed. Yeah, right. As a condition of Natalie's bond release, she is to have no contact with me, whether indirectly or directly. She is not to contact others about me or speak about me online. Thank you to the West Mercia Police for their efforts to hold Natalie accountable. Wow. Absolutely wow. It's like you held on to this information until the time was right. So now that the time is right, where you're getting bombarded in regard to missing your deadline for the 7M lawsuit, you're going to bring all this up. Bring out the victim card. It only works for so long, Katie Joy. Then, if you thought that she had stopped with the 7M attacks, no. She goes on. Now, I just don't see where her mindset is. I truly don't. She posts this. The family of Nick Reno, or Reno, are pleading with him to come home. Reno's parents have made multiple posts urging him to come home for his brother's wedding. His father left a comment on a recent video telling his son that he will bang down the church door until he sees him. He wrote, "We treat you 1,000,000% better than what they are treating you. I need to come back to LA and knock on the church doors every day until we hear from you and provide you a flight and hotel info. You are the best man and amazing person." In another post, his dad shared about the amazing bond his sons have and how excited his youngest son is to see his big brother at his wedding. And then she posted all these pics about what they posted. But thanks to Without a Crystal Balls on Twitter for this, because she actually posted this screenshot of this person apparently on the 27th of September, they were visiting Reno. So what's true and what's not true? And also, as of a few hours ago, this is Reno at LA Fashion Week. So he seems to be quite happy, quite content. And these are adults, you guys. What is her end game? What does she think that she knows? And then she goes on and she says, asking for a friend. My question to 7M is, if it's only an issue with Miranda's family, why did 6 dancers leave? Why did 3 long-term members leave? All people I've had no contact with at all. Why now is another family begging for contact with their son? This is a pattern, in my opinion. Now, Katie Joy, question for you. Why aren't you actually contacting these dancers and asking them, Why did they leave? You're the reporter, you're the journalist, you're the one that's getting all the inside information. Why don't you have all this information? Because if there was something drastically wrong, wouldn't they now come and speak to you, sensing you are the one that's spilling everything, asking for a friend? Then she posts, Nick Reynolds' parents call out B- in a comment. Apparently someone is treating Reynolds like trash. Reynolds was not being promoted as much by 7M. The dancers most promoted appear to be the most marketable. Have they decided Reynolds isn't marketable? If this was true, Reynolds could easily find new management, right? Why stay with management if they don't promote you and treat you poorly? Reynolds' parents appear to be ready to fight for him. 7M denies they are a cult, denies they disconnect families from members, denies their clients are members of the church, and basically denies everything. And this is where she puts in the screenshot. Calypso Tower says, we need to see more Reynolds in front of the camera. If you truly his bro, stop having certain people treat him like trash. Be a man and stand up for your brother. And then this is the best one. She says, I get demands for updates on the story. I'm begged for updates. Why don't you just tell people you are being sued? I cannot discuss them, but no. You gotta have your say. I give you a very powerful update. A family is begging for their son to come home. They are claiming he's been treated like trash. They are worried about him. Not a single comment by anyone. This story is not about just Miranda. Miranda, of course, matters, but this is about an entire group. Help Nick's family by sharing, commenting, and helping their pleas be seen. That's what they need, in my opinion. 7M claims they aren't a cult and that they aren't doing anything to hurt anyone. Then why are there so many stories of the same thing happening over the span of 25 years? In the past 8 months, the FBI, IRS, and numerous local police departments in LA have fielded reports against this group with nothing coming out of it yet. Huh? Okay, so the FBI, the IRS, and local police departments have not found anything, or nothing is coming out of it. So do you think something magically is going to eventually come out, Katie Joy? But why do multiple families and former members keep saying they won't stop until someone is arrested? Who are these former members, Katie Joy? Why aren't you putting out their statements? So everything is just hearsay. I don't know. 7M denies they're doing anything illegal or wrong. They deny they are cults. They deny everything. Like how you denied everything in your answer? Okay. What is the truth? The truth, in my opinion, is families should not be ripped apart over a church, ever. She says, I get begged for updates on 7M and the situation. I'll now provide you a very important update and no one is commenting or responding. The story isn't just about Miranda. Nick Reynolds matters too. Help Nick's family by ensuring his story is seen and their desire to get him out known. You can do this. I'm reporting on the situation. 7M denies everything, but Nick's parents disagree. So she insists she is still reporting on the situation. These people are literally suing her for $1 million. What does she know that nobody else knows? Because clearly, Katie Joy feels that she will not be liable for all what they're suing her for. She is convinced. And like I said before, I get being optimistic. But when it comes to shit like this, in my opinion, you never know what can happen. Third time could be a charm. This time just could be that one time where shit does not go your way. But this woman insists on putting salt in that wound. She insists on doing what she feels is best. I'm sure her attorney must say to her, just be quiet. Do not say anything. You can say everything you need to say after the lawsuit is done, but just be quiet. I'm sure any attorney would tell her that. But also when I think back on her live, when she said her attorney gave her the go-ahead to continue working on this story, then I don't know. It's either she knows something that nobody else knows. When is enough enough? When is she going to stop? She is creating all this for herself. Then she wants, when she doesn't get the response that she wants, then she wants to come out with the victim card. What is her end game? What? Is she truly betting on the fact that no defamation case goes to trial? What is going through her mind? Nobody can be this oblivious, this ignorant. It'll be interesting to see, because I don't think 7M is going to be taking too well to everything that she's posting. And I'm sure they are taking notes to everything she is posting. So I have no idea. Truly have no idea. And at this point, I have no sympathy for her. Empathy, nothing. Because it's like now you are truly, truly poking the bear. So you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Have a fantastic and blessed weekend. Please be safe out there. Be kind to one another. And don't forget, make good memories. Bye, guys.